Hey guys, and welcome back to Let's Play Resident Evil 0. In the previous episode, we collected an ice pick, but when making our way back to the room where we could give it to Rebecca, we were then attacked by a giant scorpion. After defeating that, we found a panel opener, which we then used in the room where we can use the service lift to give things to Rebecca. We then met up together once again, of course, and obtained the hookshot in the back end of the train, and we then collected the two insignias that we could use to open the briefcase. When doing that, we collected the blue key card, which Rebecca has right now, and we also managed to clear out the train of all the items as I went into every single room and collected them all. And in this episode, we're going to be exploring the last area that we've yet to explore in the train by opening that with the blue keycard that we collected on the last one. I believe I did give that to Rebecca, though. Also, unfortunately, Rebecca's at caution, but there's no simple herbs I can give to her so that she can just take that. I only have first aid sprays, but I'm not going to waste like a first aid spray for yeah, we don't need it obviously anymore, but I'm not going to be wasting a first aid spray on a caution. But yeah, let's go ahead and try to head through this door.
This is Delta Team. This is Delta Team. We have gained control of the train. Over.
Understood.
This does not make any sense. How was the T-virus leaked? And why did it contaminate both the lab and the mansion, as well as a train almost 3 miles away?
That's irrelevant. We must make sure no knowledge of this gets out. Destroy the train. Completely. How far away are you from the nearest branch line?
About 10 minutes to...
What happened?
So, it seems like the train has managed to fill up with more leeches, which isn't good news for us. However, to be honest, I don't really know what the purpose of that cutscene was. I guess to show that these guys died, but the leeches aren't really going to come into play, as they won't really be attacking us or anything. I don't think there was any more leeches to find on this train, so we don't really have to worry about that. But I guess we also saw Rebecca, or Birkin and Wesker, I meant to say. So that's pretty cool as well.
The train will either derail or crash. I gotta stop this thing.
Brake Operation Manual. Using the brake control, the following 3 steps are necessary to operate the brakes. Step 1. Activating the controls. Brake controls are located in the following locations. First car driver's compartment, rear deck of the 5th car. To activate the system, you must insert the magnetic card into the device in the 5th car. This will supply power to both sets of controls. Step 2. Enter rear deck code. Enter the code for the rear deck unit to release the lock. After this, the driver's compartment code can be entered. Step 3. Enter driver's compartment code. Enter the code for the driver's compartment unit to remove the lock. Upon completion of these 3 steps, the manual brakes can be used. So here we get to pick who we're going to leave behind it. Even though Billy can take more HP and is actually fine and Rebecca's in caution, if you take Rebecca, you actually get a unique cutscene, which I really want to show off, so we're going to have Billy stay behind.
I'll go over to the back deck and manipulate the control panel for the brake. You stay here and apply the brake when ready.
Okay. Rebecca!
Huh?
Don't screw up, okay?
I won't.
But anyway, what I was trying to mention before this whole manual brake thing happened is that we get to see Birkin and Wesker, you know, behind the scenes as to what they were doing before RE1, which I guess is pretty cool. We'll see more of them later on. But here we have the magnetic card, which you definitely want to take with you, otherwise you're going to have to run all the way back from that side of the train to here, so make sure to take that. But yeah, I mean, this manual brake is really inconvenient. I mean, think about what if you didn't have like a 3.5 minute timer or 4 minutes, whatever it was, in like real life. Like, what if they actually needed to turn it off like right now? Instead, you have to make your way all the way to the other side of the train. It's not really the greatest manual brake system, but here, basically, the train has kind of been filled with zombies, which were obviously there, but a lot more are going to be getting up, and a lot are in rooms that they previously weren't in. So now we're definitely going to have to make sure we do a good job at dodging them all. Also, I'm going to save the shotgun bullet for something else, or hunting gun bullet rather. So instead what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use the handgun. Should have switched with Billy because Rebecca's handgun isn't that good. But it's fine. It's still decent enough. Although it actually might be good in the sense that we don't have to reload it that often. So I'm not sure why I am. I'll just keep firing until we have a empty mag. Which we're actually gonna be... Oh my gosh. Okay. I actually have to switch to the shotgun here. Yikes. But... yeah. So basically, here we have tons of enemies. So I get to reload this. Hopefully I don't die here. I think I should be okay, but... we're actually in Orange Caution. It probably wasn't the smartest idea to take Rebecca for this, but I do really want to show off this cutscene, which is actually right here.
Edward! No! Stop! Don't come any closer!
Alright, so here we have Edward, who's now mutated into a zombie, and we have to take care of him as he's been infected, but... and the music only... I think this music only plays if you use Rebecca, because obviously this cutscene wouldn't have happened, because for Billy, you know, doesn't know who this guy is. It's just a regular zombie to him, but to Rebecca it obviously has some importance, as she knew him, right? So I pretty much just wanted to show that off. It's nothing like major, but it's a unique cutscene, and for Let's Plays I like to show off everything I can, and if I would have taken Billy there would have been nothing, so I used her. But yeah, we've almost made our way back to the rear end of the train, where we can apply the brake. Pretty much how it works is you just... it's like weird, you know? It's like you have to use like math, so where once I put the keycard in, I have to add up certain numbers to reach a certain total, but it's not really that hard. I also know this, no. I think the speedrun trick for this one, I might be thinking of a different one, but I think it's just that. Okay, yeah, literally.
This is Rebecca. I have engaged the control
I do
device
know
for the brake.
the
Over.
speedrun strats, but I'll do this one with a bit more effort, because I'm only want to use like the cheat codes once, as opposed to actually like spamming them. So here we could have 6 plus 5 is 11, 15, 20, 22, 25, 28, 31, 34, 36. And that works.
Rebecca? Rebecca!
I'm here.
Are you alright? Hey, we managed to stop the train.
Yes, we managed.
We have to find a way out.
And we're back. But here we have a whole bunch of zombies that are, I believe, on fire, so we definitely want to make sure to take these out quick as possible so that they don't grab us, because obviously with them being as fire as well, it would do tons of damage, and Rebecca's low, so we definitely don't want her getting bitten. But what? I had a green herb stashed away somewhere, apparently. Didn't think I did, but I'm not gonna use that. I'll actually... Oh, what the heck? Becca had a first aid spray on her. I didn't even realize, but... Actually, no, we'll keep this one on here in case we need to add a blue herb. We'll just go ahead and reload our guns. Oh, I don't have a gun equipped. Okay, now I do, so just reload this. The hook shot, we obviously have the knife, but I didn't realize I put a green herb down somewhere. I thought I cleared up everything off the train, but guess I missed something. I don't think there's any items in here other than the ones we have stashed here. The knife I'm not going to take. The hook shot I will, but I'm not sure if I have 2 slots. I don't. Okay, what I'll actually do here is just quickly exchange that so that I have Billy has 2 slots opened up, so let's just grab it, because obviously it has plenty of more uses than just what we did on the train, and we're gonna have to use it like 3 more times, I think, which isn't great, obviously. But yeah, it's not like it's too major of an issue, because I do know when its uses are all done. But yeah, I didn't even mention that, you know, we got derailed and here we are in a new location. So obviously RE0 has much more to it than just the train. There are many more places to explore than just the train, but basically what we're in now is the Umbrella training facility. And I guess let's go ahead and climb up these stairs to check out what it's like.
The Umbrella Research Center? The first general manager, Dr. James Marcus.
Who on earth are those people?
She's just a rookie, a member of STARS.
What about the male?
I'm unfamiliar with him.
Attention. This is Dr. Marcus. Please be silent as we reflect upon our company motto. Obedience breeds discipline. Discipline breeds unity. Unity breeds power. Power is life.
Who are you?
It was I who scattered the T-virus in the mansion. Needless to say, I contaminated the train, too.
What?
Revenge. On Umbrella.
Dr. Marcus?
10 years ago, Dr. Marcus was murdered by Umbrella. You helped them, didn't you?
Alright, so here we are back again. So yeah, like I said, there would be more of Birkin and Wesker, but we also have the mysterious character from the first episode back again, who was there in that cutscene talking to them. But Oh my god. So unprofessional. You totally did not just hear my phone. But yeah, so he's there talking to everyone, and basically what's happening here is that he's back for revenge, and I'm not really going to go too much into the in-depth story of it, because I think, you know, at this point you're not really sure what's going on, so I'll just leave it like that, as a mystery. But here we are in the training facility, who we have Marcus right there, I think, yeah, and so, as you can probably tell, the layout to this place is quite similar to the layout of RE1's mansion, which I think is a cool nod. And basically, the layout, not only is the main room the same, but a lot of the areas are the same. It's not like a replica or anything, but basically, just the layout of the place bears quite a lot in common. But here we have another heal, which I'll just leave. I will be taking this handgun ammo, though, which I forgot that I'm maxed out on space, so of course we have to leave the hookshot, and we won't be needing it for a while. I'm also just going to leave those Molotov cocktails there as well, because we're obviously not going to need that as well. The ink ribbons, no, because we are at a decent place, but I do want to check out more of this place before we end off the episode. We're at a save point, and usually when I encounter new save points, obviously I would end it, but I feel like this episode might be coming up short, so let's go ahead and check out more of the place. Dang, we were like firing in synchronization there, but I guess he's not dead. Rebecca would know, obviously. Now he's down. I'm not sure if there's any ammo around this table, but I'll just check. Oh, and there actually is. We'll just grab that. What's the ammo situation looking like for both of us? Like, does Rebecca have enough? Okay, yeah, she does. And actually, I don't know why I kept the shotgun ammo. Let's do that. And I guess we'll play as Rebecca a little bit with the shotgun reloaded. Or, I don't know. I guess we'll do that. But yeah, the music here is great, I just want to point out. And actually, I'm going to go ahead and just take a listen to it. Yeah, pretty ominous. Maybe it might be a controversial take, but I'd say better than the Spencer Mansion's main theme for the main hall. I know it might be not the most popular opinion, but I don't know. I mean, I'm not the hugest fan of RE0 as a whole, but the soundtrack is one of my favorites, personally. I think if RE0 did one thing, it was right, it was the music. But here, we have an area that we cannot go through, because if you try to go, you know, we're hit by really hot steam, and I was really hoping that Rebecca didn't go to caution there, because I just wanted to show off what it was like, but luckily Rebecca was at least strong enough not to go from caution for that. And it's not really like it's some disturbing thing. It's not like Rebecca like yells in agony or anything. She literally just goes ow, which is actually kind of humorous, if anything. Like it's not really like, you're not like, oh man, Rebecca, that must have hurt. It's kind of just like funny, you know what I mean? Like, because she's not even, like, she doesn't even sound like she's in pain. It sounds more like she stubbed her toe, if anything. But oh my gosh, I think I just, wait, did Billy no, he didn't. Oh my gosh. But what I'm actually gonna do is leave this, because wait, I can't exchange. Okay, now I probably can. I'll just take the herb, heal. Nice. Actually, no, I'm not gonna pick that up. Billy will, because over here in this corner is an actual shotgun, so I can call it shotgun without it being wrong. Because before it was obviously the hunting gun, but now the actual official name for this weapon is the shotgun, so I don't really have to worry about calling it by the wrong name. Here we have some more gas tank. Don't really need it, but I'll pick it up just because I do pretty much want to collect everything. I'm not going to be collecting like every single item, like 100%, but I'm going to try my best to collect mostly everything. I mean, I might pick up everything, but like things like blue herbs, maybe not, because no, like getting poison in this game is not really something that happens often, if literally at all. There's only one area I can think of where you get like poison, and it's not even from an enemy. But here, you can get 2 in 1, which is pretty good. I'll take out this enemy with the, oh my gosh, Rebecca. We didn't need the shotgun for that. I don't know why she fired that. We really just needed the handgun. Probably should have set her to, idle, but I wasn't gonna go in the inventory for, or like, into the, yeah, like the menu just for one enemy. Here we have some herbs, which I will leave because I don't really need them right now. I just want to go ahead and make my way into here, which you can go through here a different way, but it'll be locked. So we can unlock this door if we come in the way I took from the back door. Here we have the main area of the place, I'd like to say. Maybe the first floor area might be the main area, but this is usually the room where I leave all my stuff personally, because there's also another typewriter here. I'm not actually sure why, because there's a typewriter right on the first floor, and then one room away. Like, if you take a look at the map, it's literally touching that room. Like, you just walk up the staircase and then you're into this room. So I'm not sure why they have a typewriter right there, but yeah, I find myself leaving items here more often than I leave items, in the downstairs room. But I think we're actually at the point in the game where we have enough supplies and ammo and stuff to where I can actually leave the handgun and we don't need it anymore. Let me just leave this here, the statue as well. Sorry about that. But I think I'll actually keep the statue on me, and I'll pick up this ammo, of course, because we still need that for Billy. Obviously, I'm going to give Rebecca the shotgun because she has less HP, so we'll give her the stronger weapon. And Billy obviously can take more, so I'll give him the weaker weapon because we don't really have to worry about him getting hit with the weaker weapon. And obviously we have Rebecca to make sure that she doesn't get hit by headshotting zombies with the shotgun. I'll actually leave the statue right here because this is actually the area where you want to use the statues. But as you can see, if you examine the item, it's missing a wing, so that's not complete. We need to find the other wing for that. Or actually, that might be the statue that only is missing both wings, actually. So we need to find both wings. They aren't separate, but they're not in one spot. They're in one spot, not separate, so you can just pick up both of them as a connected piece. Here we're gonna get jump scared. I'll just pick up this file and I'll read it in our inventory later. I think if after Rebecca, okay, she's not getting attacked, so if you were to leave the room when Rebecca's getting in the animation of getting attacked, what I believe would happen is that when you went to leave the room, she would not come out with you. But yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at what that file had to say. I'm not sure which one it actually was. Is it in my... Okay, it's this one, yeah. Notice to all staff, this document is very old, much of the writing is illegible. Regular meetings of the vaccine research and infectious agents teams will be held. Both meetings are security level 5 and will be held in the following locations. First floor, west, operations control room. Second floor, southeast, meeting room. The entry code shall be 815. Thank you. So, basically what that means is that, there are 2 rooms in this training facility that will be, can be, I can't speak, but can be unlocked with once we put in the password, which is 815. This room right here is one of them because it's locked, but it doesn't seem to be a keyhole anywhere, signifying that, you know, it can't be unlocked with the key that we find. It's obviously unlocked with other means. This door's locked as well. I'm not going to show that off. It just is. But now that we have the... I don't think I even talked about it. I just talked about the jump scare that would happen. Now that we have the crank handle, we can access even higher up parts of it, which I'll go ahead and have Rebecca do, because even though she has less HP, she does have a very powerful weapon right now. And the enemies that we're going to be taking on aren't anything too scary. So I think Rebecca can do it. There is a file in this room though, however, which I did not manage to pick up yet, and I just walked past it. It's right there. Regulations for trainees. Training facility mission. This training facility will raise a new generation of model employees to serve the future of Umbrella Corps. Applying the strictest and most rigorous training standards, this facility will, without regard for gender, race, or creed, produce only the best candidates to be the future global leaders of Umbrella Corporation. We look forward to the development of your leadership qualities, training facility guidelines, discipline, obedience, unity. These 3 words are the basic principles which govern Umbrella Corporation employees and are to be considered the law of this facility. Keep these words in mind at all times. Devote yourself to your training and bring honor to yourselves and the corporation. James Marcus, Director, Umbrella Corporation Management Training Facility. Right, so obedience, unity, and discipline, I think the last one was, are basically the rules that, you know, this training facility is run by. I guess the 3 qualities that you must possess in order to be a candidate for the global leader of Umbrella. Without that, I guess you're not worthy or something, I don't know. But, yeah. Also, luckily, Rebecca isn't firing and wasting her ammo and that. She's actually letting us take them out with the handgun, which I very much appreciate. And I think we still have 1 bullet left. Yeah. And that is that. We take them both out. Here's the room we want to go into, but I just want to show off that this room is locked. I basically just want to show off, like, the facility as you go by, like, what areas are unlocked and, you know, what areas aren't. But that area definitely is for sure. And here we have an unlocked area. There are a couple items in this room that I'm hoping we have enough space to pick up. Here, we have the map of the entire facility, I believe, not just the floor. So, yeah, I get kind of a nice feature to this game, because I know that in Remake of 1, each map that you find within the game only shows you the floor, but here it shows you the entirety of not only the first floor, the basement, the second floor, and the 3rd floor as well. So, we're seeing things that we didn't even know existed, but it's a nice addition to have. It means you don't have to, you know, go searching around for a map that resembles each floor. You just have to find the one map. Although, I will just point out that there are still another map within this facility, because B1 isn't the only basement. It gets a lot more underground. Like, it goes a lot deeper than just that. I do have the crank handle, which is what we want. What I'm actually going to do is bring Rebecca over here. And then I'm going to go alone, separate her. You can control her with the right stick, so I'll bring her in here. And I'll put in the crank handle. Now we can go ahead and use the lift. Unfortunately, we do have to separate our characters, but, you know, I think we'll be okay. So, unfortunately, what's going to happen here is that a giant monster bug is going to come dropping down on us, but I think we can honestly just take him out really simply with the shotgun. Just wait for him to get closer. And there we go, we already got him, but there is one more, so we have to watch out for that. Oh! I didn't even expect that, he just jumped at me. What HP caution, yeah, not surprising, I guess, but... yeah, we still took them out with decent HP to spare. Here we have some handgun ammo, which I'll carry, just so we can give it to Billy when we reconnect with him. There's not much we can do in here, other than the fact that I will point out that this, you can see the clock. It's the area where you can put in the 815 to unlock both those doors on the first floor and second floor. You know, I don't think it's much of a spoiler to say it does have the exact same symbol as the symbol that's on both, at the top of both of the doors. So it's pretty obvious that it's the thing we need to do. And I also believe it actually will tell you that if you interact with it. But I didn't, because I didn't think there was really a point. Because I know what I'm doing. Here, I think we have a green herb. I'm not sure if there's a red herb here as well. There is, but we can't carry it right now. I don't know how we're supposed to use it. What? What happens if I say use? Okay, I was about to say, like, I was actually kind of concerned. I was like, what? What's gonna happen? But we're okay. I could use the green herb right now, but I'll wait until I become lower. I'll just carry it with me now for safekeeping. Here we have, I think, the biggest area in all of the facility, and yeah, because it's a big area, you know what that means. There's obviously going to be a fight of some sort here. Not right at this moment, but at some point soon. And this grate looks pretty big, doesn't it? You know, it's probably a solid 5 feet tall. Wonder why. You know, I'm kind of foreshadowing, I guess, what's going to happen, but whatever. I'm not... I seem to remember there being a green herb in this room. Nah. You know what's funny, actually? You know what I was actually thinking of for the green herb? Because now I realize it's not even there on, like, easy, hard, normal, anything. It's not even there in this game. It's actually there in Umbrella Chronicles, which I haven't played in years, so I don't know why I was, like, that's what I was thinking of there, but yeah, I'm basically thinking of another game in entirety. I believe the gun shooter games. Not sure why that happened to appear in my mind, but it did. So basically, this is the door that I pointed out that was locked earlier. And actually, I think this might be, now that we've explored a decent amount of the place, a good spot to maybe stop. So what I'm gonna do is place my herb here, keep everything else that's on me, and swap over to Billy. The load time's a little stronger just because he's really far away, although I think it would be even longer if I were to just press the triangle like that. Yeah, it definitely is, so doing it in the inventory might be faster, although you have to wait for the inventory to pop up, so maybe not. So I'm just gonna do it like that. And what I'm gonna do now is just basically head back to... Oh my gosh, that actually scared me so bad. I was not expecting an enemy, but basically just gonna make our way back to where Rebecca is in the main hall, and then we can save her. Obviously I'm not gonna save on screen just to make sure the gameplay goes all smoothly, because I don't really like the idea of having to replay through the whole entire train segment of the game again. But luckily, if I just don't save and check to see if the gameplay is, we won't have to. I mean, I'd still have to replay through this entire episode, but I think we're okay. Anyway, I don't know, I'm heading over here. I should be heading over here. I think that's it for this one. So, thank you all so much for watching this episode of Let's Play Resident Evil 0, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.